Stop saying that.
This thing is bunching around my stomach.
Okay.
Okay, zoom back out.
Wait a minute. It's all right. You know.
Wait, the camera's not. You got the camera down.
You need to be up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that? Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute now.
What?
Oh, my face looked like it was out of focus. Hold up. Let me. Maybe
First of all, it's too much of me in the camera. You need to come over my way.
Oh.
No, yeah. Don't move the camera. No, just come over my way.
No problem. Alright, so we trying to get this damn show together.
Wait, we were recording!
Yes, I know.
Oh my god, I didn't know
all
that!
All that stuff you said. But I'll stop it.
No, we didn't have to stop it. I just didn't know we were recording.
Yeah, I just... No, at least I hope not. I don't think so. Child, it's alright.
Tried.
Look, it's Thanksgiving just passed. It's alright. Get your life. What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin McCann. Yes, we are back with a new video. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. I had a good weekend, I really didn't do much.
Can I just say one thing?
Sure.
Yes, I just came from work, and no, I didn't have a change of clothes in my car, and no, I was not going all the way home to change my clothes, okay? Because I know somebody's going to leave a comment, why did Mikhail just come dressed like that? Why doesn't he just keep a change of clothes in his car? I'm not doing that, okay? I went to work 6 o'clock this morning. I was at work all day. I just came to Kevin's house. Get over it. Okay, now we can continue.
Bam. So, this weekend I pretty much, I didn't do much. I'm trying to think what I do on Friday. I did something on Friday. Look, I did something. Whatever I did, it couldn't have been that important. But I did do a video. I edited a video this weekend. And when I edited the video, it's the video from my birthday weekend in Atlanta. If you didn't watch that video, I need you to watch that video, or watch it on your time. But putting that video together just made me cry. I was laughing and crying at the same time because I had so much fun and just reliving all of that stuff that happened. It was just good to watch it again, and me being in that club, losing my goddamn mind. I just had a good time. I don't even remember doing some of that stuff I was doing, but it still was just all in all fun. I was up there singing on walls and stuff. But anyway, we had a good time. If you did not watch that video, I encourage you to watch that video. I did something, but whatever I did, this weekend wasn't like the weekend the right for all the other weekends I done had. So, okay, how was your weekend?
Okay, so my weekend was really plain, as it always is. I went to a funeral at my church for one of our church mothers on Saturday. And, Sunday, which was yesterday, I got a phone call early in the morning from one of my cousins who goes to my church with me, telling me that Mother Rivers, that I've always talked about on the show, passed away. Of course, I was upset and shocked, but at the same time, it didn't hit me. My heart was very heavy, but it didn't hit me too bad because of the fact that, first of all, she lived to be 96. Mm-hmm. She lived a full life, and I was able to see her right before she passed. A week to the day before she died, I was able to see her for one last time. And it just made me feel good that I was able to experience that. First of all, I want to thank everybody, because when I tweeted about it, I posted a picture on Instagram and on Facebook. When I tweeted about it, my timeline, I think I had like over 300 mentions within like the first 5 minutes. Everybody just sending their condolences. There were a lot of people saying that they felt like they knew her from listening to me talk about her on the show, and I didn't realize how much I had talked about her. Mm-hmm. But I did talk about her a lot. I just want to say quickly, on Instagram, when I posted this picture of she and I on Instagram, I got over 858 likes on this picture with she and I that we took earlier this year. Over 264 comments of people, sending their condolences and everything. And on Facebook, when I posted the same picture, I think I got like 60-something comments. I'll tell you guys right now. So I got 102 comments and 433 likes on the same picture on Facebook. So I just want to thank everybody who was sending their condolences. It really did hit me because Mother Rivers, not only was she a major part of our church, she's been a member of our church for 75 years. Our church has been around for 88 years. I mean, you don't find too many people who've been in one church for that long period of time. And for those of you that have been watching the Skorpion Show for a long time, some of you know that last year I lost one of my aunts. My grandmother's last surviving sister, who was 84, her and Mother Rivers actually were best friends, and my aunt, of course, went to the church, my church as well. Mother Rivers had told me sometime last year that she remembered when my great-grandmother had brought my grandmother and her younger sisters to church back in the 30s to join. So it was really
30s.
Yes, mind you, the 1930s. The 1930s. And I'm just sitting there listening to her and just listening to these stories. And, she was telling me how my aunt had, how one of my cousins had walked down the aisle in the 70s when he was a little boy to get saved. He said, I want to give my life to Jesus. It was just such a beautiful thing to listen to her tell me all these stories that I had never heard before. And I remember her telling me about when my aunt had a stroke, and she was saying that when she found out my aunt had a stroke, she wasn't for sure what hospital it was. She said, but I drove for about 2 hours until I found out what hospital. She said, I went to 3 hospitals in 2 hours to find out what hospital she was in. And she said, I promise you, I was not going home until I found out what hospital your aunt was in. And I said, for somebody to be that age and to be that determined, it just made me feel so good. And I started saying to myself, there are a lot of young people, a lot of people our age and a little bit younger than us and a little bit older than us, who will say that they won't do something because they don't have the time to do it, or they can't do it because they don't know how to get here, or they can't do it because of this or that. And then I stopped and I think about it. This woman was 96 years old, and this woman up until October still lived on her own and still drove to church every Sunday on her own. That, for me, I just kept saying, but yet there's so many things that some of us young people will say what we can't do and what we won't do, but then you have this woman who's 96 and was determined to get up every Sunday, get dressed every Sunday on her own with no help, and get in her car and drive to work to give praises to the man who allowed her to see another day. It's just something that a lot of us take for granted. And I was so blessed that I was able to have those moments with her, because it isn't until somebody passes away and you say, oh my God, but every time I would come to church every Sunday and I'd see her sitting there, because she would only sit like two pews in front of me. Every time I would see her, it always just gave me, an uplifting feeling. So I just want to say thank you again to everybody who sent their condolences. Unfortunately, I won't be able to go to her funeral, which is this Saturday, but I will be going to her viewing. But just continue to keep not only me, but just continue to keep her personal family and our church family in prayer. Because like I said, she's been a part of our church for 75 years. And that's something you don't see every day.
Does she have any children?
Yeah, she has a daughter. She has a daughter. She does. And remember I told you...
Oh, yeah, that's the one when she was in Florida?
No, her nephew. Remember I told you late last year, she hadn't been in church for a few months, and I didn't know why. And then when she came back to church, and I said, well, where have you been at? And she said, oh, I was in Florida. I'm thinking what are you doing getting on a plane flying to Florida? She said, I had to get away. I said, I know that's right. Mm-hmm. But she was a beautiful woman, and I know there were a lot of people hitting me up saying they wish they could come to church to meet her, but I just have one extra angel flying over me now.
I know that's right.
One extra angel.
So our condolences goes out to Mother Rivers, and Mikkel came here yesterday like, oh, what am I going to do? Not because of the situation with her, but it is with her too, because her funeral is this Saturday, and Mikkel's also having a bus trip, on Saturday, and
for my church.
Yeah, for his church. And of course, some of the members are going to go to the funeral, and some of them are going to lose out on money. So I was just sitting here thinking, what are you going to do?
But not only that, but then we have to explain, because some people probably say, oh no, well of course go. But the thing is, it's a bus trip for my pastor's 20th anniversary. Mm-hmm. But of course it was no issue, because the members were like, of course, we're going to have to go to the funeral. But the thing is, there are a lot of people who are also going on this bus trip that are not members of my church. And so therefore it kind of conflicted with their schedules too, because they're like, we're sorry that, this happened, but, we took off work and, this and the third. So of course I have to continue on the bus trip with the other people, and then the members of my church that were going on the trip will stay behind for the funeral, which is fair. And my pastor, he said, look, go ahead and have the bus trip, you have to go because, you're in charge. And so there has to be a representative from our church on this bus, because, you're the one that put this together. He said, but just to let you know, I won't be able to go, and none of the higher officials who are going on the trip, because we have to stay behind for the funeral, which is understandable. But I will be able to go to her viewing because we don't leave, so I'll be able to go to her viewing. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Like, unfortunately, her family scheduled the funeral for that day, and you can't tell somebody's family because her daughter wasn't a member of our church. So you can't tell their daughter, oh, you can't have a funeral because we're going on a bus trip, because they don't know like, what the hell. So you have to comply, with the family. That's the day they want to have on us. So then we got to kind of work around our schedule. So which is all good. I didn't want anybody to lose out on money, but it is what it is. And my pastor's sister, she told me, look, these seats are already paid for. You go ahead and you do your thing. It is what it is. Some things happen and it's just not controlled. And a lot of people knew that I really wanted to be there for the funeral, but I can't because I'm the one who did the trip, so I have to go in the bus.
This is so ironic that happened.
I know, and then it is. But everything happens for a reason. Maybe it wasn't meant for me to go to her funeral. Because how I was at my aunt's funeral last year, I had to leave the church because I was crying so hard. I said, Lord. And what's so crazy is because Mother Rivers spoke at my aunt's funeral last year, because like I said, they were best friends. And the last thing that Mother Rivers said in her remarks to my aunt's body was something my dear friend or my best friend, I'll see you in the morning. And sure enough, she died early Sunday morning. It's very crazy. A year later, and she died early Sunday morning. And that was the last, and I will never forget, that was the last thing she said before she sat down on her seat at my aunt's funeral last year. I will see you in the morning. It's just so eerie how things play out. It's so eerie. And then early Sunday morning, I'm at work, and I get a phone call, and I almost didn't answer because I'm like, I don't recognize this number. And it was my cousin telling me she had passed. And I was like, oh, Lord have mercy. But on to the Skorpion Show.
I know I left something out. I'm trying to make it bigger. I left something out. I've been doing my Rosetta Stone, y'all.
Oh, God. You start talking Spanish.
I have been learning that Spanish. And actually, the way you learn Rosetta Stone or Spanish through Rosetta Stone is everything is in Spanish. Nothing is in English. So you're learning how to pronounce words, say words, and by looking at pictures. So if you see a picture of a black cat, it'll say El Gato es Blanco. No, yeah, El Gato es Blanco. Not Blanco. Negro, excuse me. So that means the cat is black. Or they'll say El Gato duerme, like the cat is sleeping, or the cat is asleep. So they're teaching you a whole lot of stuff. Like I'm really.
What's the name of? How do you say it?
Rosetta Stone.
No, not
a
that.
cat.
No, what do you say? What was the word you used?
Gato.
No, you said
duerme.
What was the whole thing you said?
El Gato es duerme. No, El Gato duerme.
I thought they had that on the menu at Chipotle.
No. Bitch, I ain't eating no cat.
I'm just saying. I thought I saw that in Chipotle. I didn't see that. Oh, okay. I thought I did.
I ate frog legs for the first time.
Get your life. I'm not. Just
it is so good
on your face.
Yeah, I ain't got time for that.
Me neither.
But them frog legs was juicy. Like you bit into the frog leg, all this juice came out. Oh, it was amazing.
Juice? You sure that wasn't pus?
Could have been something else, but
okay. Okay.
But you used
You're
to
no stranger to that.
No.
You're no stranger to that. Okay.
Bye, girl.
Okay.
So I wake up on Twitter this morning. I'm looking at stuff. People like, well, some people, were telling me about Rob Kardashian. I don't give a fuck about no Rob Kardashian. What the fuck is? So he tweeted that, oh my God, I can't believe this girl cheated on me with 20 niggas in 1 year, and he was talking about Rita Ora. That's how she wanted to get career by fucking her way to the top. He was just saying all of this stuff on Twitter, but of course he deleted it. He had a Chris Brown moment. He deleted all of that stuff. But my thing was, I honestly don't care, but so many people say we had to talk about this. I really don't give a damn. But my thing is, I've never seen Rita Ora claim Rob Kardashian at all.
Well, I think it was that picture that they posted together with the two of them sitting on the curb, hugged up. I think kissing, which kind of confirmed that they were together. Because I think Rob actually posted it on his Twitter, and he tweeted something like his baby or something like that. So I think that's what was the confirmation that they were together. And then there was a few other pictures that was posted with the two of them out and about in London together, private stuff. Some celebrities get together and you don't even know that they're together until they're together. Okay, get your life. But Rob Kardashian, to me, who Rita Ora sleeps with is none of my damn business. I don't care if she slept with 120 men this past year. It's none of my business. Rob Kardashian, to me, took the low road by posting that all on Twitter. Like, that was nobody's business. Like, Rob Kardashian, I love the show, the family show. I love it. Rob Kardashian, to me, well, let me just say this before I say what he is to me. Rob Kardashian had a moment that I felt really, really sympathetic towards when they were all at, for those of you that watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. When they were all at the, I think she was like a psychiatrist or whatever. And, you know, he broke down by saying that he felt like he was left out, that nobody in the family really gave two shits about him because everybody was doing their own thing, becoming very successful, and he was just like the straggler behind.
I'm here.
And he felt really, really like he was all alone, and he broke down, started crying. You know, Courtney, she felt bad, and she started crying, and he got up and left, and Chloe got up and ran after him, you know, and Kim, you know, she was crying, even though her and Rob had been going back and forth. You know, she started crying because she said that she had never knew that he had felt like that. It was just really sad. So I felt really sympathetic towards him with that. Mm-hmm. But this situation, I have to say that I think Rob Kardashian is a little too soft for me. Because men don't do stuff like that. If you have a problem with your girlfriend, if you find out that your girlfriend's cheating on you with 20 different men, I don't expect a man to get on Twitter and to blast her the way he did. I expected him to handle it the way a man would handle it in his own private way with his girlfriend or whatever the case may be. But to get on Twitter and say that she cheated with you with 20 men and that she's effing her way to the top, and now you got people tweeting, well, I wonder what 20 men she was sleeping with.
There's some people saying she was already like, I
yeah, it's just like, it's unnecessary. Now they're calling her Rita Ora. It's like, it's not cool. Like, it's just not cool. Like I said, there's a lot of people out there who sleep around. Okay? We may not.
Did you just get your what? I seen that finger go. I seen that.
No. I didn't do that.
This one is totally different.
Okay, totally different. Okay, because this bank is locked. Okay, this deposit box is locked. Okay, there's nothing going on over here. Okay, nothing going in, nothing coming out.
All right,
alrighty now. So, I just think Rob Kardashian, that was a bitch ass move on your part, and in no way, shape, or form. Why would? Okay, let me just say this. Men who do stuff like that, why would you think any sane, okay, let's just say this, any sane female would want to be with you after this? Like I tell a lot of my friends, when you get on Twitter or Facebook and you post about your personal stuff and you start getting mad at somebody and you're dating and y'all go through your stuff and y'all post it on there, why when you break up with somebody would you think that somebody else would want to be with you? Because then they remember that, oh, if I go through something with you, all you gonna do is just post our business on the internet.
That's just like for a job. You get fired from a job, you blast a job. How do you expect this job?
How do you expect another job to hire you? If they see that, they're not gonna want to hire you. And now jobs are going on your social networking sites and seeing stuff you post. You know?
Thank God you don't got no regular job.
I mean, but you know, thank God I don't post crazy stuff on my job, about my job. I mean, I may post that some people are crazy at my job, but they don't know who the hell I'm talking about. They don't. You know, I don't post names. I don't never say my boss. I'll say this dickhead. Well, who's the dickhead? You will never know. But it's mind-boggling how people would think that anybody would ever take you serious and want to date you after you've posted all your personal business out there like that. I would never, ever, 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 ever do that. I didn't do it when I broke up with my ex last year. My ex didn't do it. Whatever problems that we had with each other, we got on the phone. We didn't text each other and argue with each other. We didn't text each other. We didn't go on Facebook or Twitter and air our. We got on the phone and argued. Sometimes we cursed each other out. But that's what we did. Because that was between us and nobody on social media, not even Kevin. Nobody needed to know what my ex and I was going through because that was our business. Some people need to learn how to take that route. But then when I say that, then some people say to me, oh, you just trying to be smart. That's why you single now. And I'm thinking like, well, why is that a bad thing?
Well, you ain't got to tell. You don't have to tell everything. Like I was just thinking about like If I meet somebody and I'm real happy, I'll let everybody know. Yeah, I'm happy.
Okay, that's
but
fine.
the bad stuff, I don't.
No, that's nobody's
that.
business.
Yeah, you
That's nobody's business.
You ain't got to do all
No,
that.
Rob Kardashian, you definitely are going to be seated for that little thing. And some people was like, well, and then that's not even understand. Some people were saying to me, well, why are you seating Rob? It was Rita who cheated.
But who even know that she really cheated?
No, yeah, who really knows that she really cheated? And regardless if she cheated on him or not, that is personal business between him and her. Why would he then take it to
20 guys though? I don't know how she got time for 20 guys. I'm just trying to find out.
Well, that was his whole thing.
She's been on tour like all year.
Okay,
like,
but she ain't on tour. She's not on tour. She's not on stage for 24 hours.
I know, but I'm saying though, 20 dudes and.
Well, first of all, it's 12 months in a year, 265 days in a year, according to Porsha. According to Porsha, it's 265 days in a year. I don't know where the other 100 days left or where the hell they went. Maybe they went somewhere on vacation with her brain. Okay, to Timbuktu. I don't know where they went. But according to Porsha from Housewives of Atlanta, there's 265 days in a year. So I mean, she has plenty of time to sleep with these men. She does. You got January to December.
But wait a minute, how would he find out that she slept with 20 men? Who would admit to sleeping with 20 men in a year?
Not me. Okay. I would never admit to sleeping with 20 men.
How many would you admit to?
I would never admit to sleeping with 20 men. Never. That's disgusting.
20, girl, get your life.
Get your life.
I don't believe that.
You better be good. No, I don't believe it either.
Because if somebody, she must not be doing something right if she got to go to man to man to man to man to man.
No, maybe she is doing something right. That's why she's going from man to man to man, because they keep finding out.
Because I'll lock it down. That's what I'm just saying.
Oh.
So.
He said it, not me. He said it. I didn't say it.
Speaking of nobody's business. This not even on the notes. But Rihanna and Chris Brown, I don't know what the hell they got going on.
You see that picture of her posted on his lap like that?
Her ass all up and...
Look at your life. Oh, yeah. Oh, we already know he been hitting that.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
Come on. Ain't nobody done.
You know,
Anybody got time for that?
I just want them to stop playing. Now, bitch, y'all, how many pictures y'all gonna post? Now, y'all saying a lot without saying nothing, but I want y'all to make it official.
Well, no. They don't have to make it official no more because we already know. These pictures are confirmation enough. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think Chris Brown and Rihanna, well, especially not Chris Brown, because he'll be asked the question. Oh, they probably not. But I don't think they will ever say out of their mouths that they are together unless she gets pregnant. Because if she don't get pregnant, then they'll never say it. You know why? Because then the first thing that will be asked is, well, how did you find the strength to go back to him after this happened?
Because she always loved him and she never stopped loving him. And we all knew it.
We all knew that.
I want somebody to go back, because somebody made a YouTube channel with all our videos and made clips and stuff. I want them to go back and find where we said that Rihanna and Chris Brown was going to get back together. I want them to find that video.
I think you probably said it.
I know I said it.
Yeah, you said it. You definitely said it.
So I want them to find that video, because I don't know what video I said it on.
You know, we always speak, just like that video where I said that Mitt Romney was going to be the presidential nominee. Remember? A whole year before.
I remember exactly when you said that.
Yep. That was a whole year before. That was a whole year before we even knew, before the primaries had even started. I had said, I bet you Mitt Romney, and then sure enough, he became the nominee. But we kind of usually speak stuff into existence.
Yes. Yes. And you know,
I
just need Rihanna. I'm not going to zoom in, but I'm going to need you to really work on this second season, because you say ratings don't count, and then Oprah got you together and said, excuse me, boo, I care about ratings. Okay.
Because we know she did.
Yes.
OWN was almost
off.
Oh, come on now. Come on.
Oh my
okay, because Oprah said, not on my watch, will OWN be off.
Okay, look like a fool.
Okay.
And go back to daytime.
And go back to daytime. Okay? Because truth be told, she should have never left. Truth be told, all she needs on OWN is Sweetie Pies and Y'all Fix My Life.
Yeah.
Okay?
So
I ain't got time for none of those other shows.
Yana, look, I need you to really work on this second season. I'm gonna need you to use Oprah Power to get Lindsay Lohan on there, Chris Brown, and Cat Williams. Somebody needs to save Cat Williams, because he is spiraling out of control.
Oh my God!
And you know, you know,
drugs is a hell of a drug.
Yes, if
Drugs.
I've seen one of my celebrity, if not, I'm not a celebrity, but I'm just saying, if I was a celebrity and I seen one of my friends or a YouTuber, if I seen their life was going out of control, I would try to step in to find out what's going on somewhere. And I don't think that people, some of these, you know, celebrities that call themselves their friend, I don't think they're reaching out enough. Cat Williams should have been in rehab. It's just, I never even expected him to get like this. I thought he was a funny comedian at the time, but he's going around pulling out guns on comedians, slapping people at Target, fighting people at bars, getting arrested just for doing stupid shit. These drugs got him doing some crazy stuff. And Cat, you know, you really need to get it together because you are a funny man and you could be making so much money.
Oh, much.
You let Kevin Hart step up in this game and just show you up.
Okay.
Because Kevin Hart went from nothing to something in like maybe a couple years. He got his own TV show. He had his own movie. He's doing TV commercials with the cars and stuff. Ooh. He's done hosted MTV Awards, BET Awards. Cat Williams, girl, get it together.
You better get your life.
Yes, he better get his life. So, Cat, we praying for you. You know, I never talk bad about him. I just want him to get himself together because I'm not feeling this.
He's talented.
Yeah, and I need his friends to help him.
On the ways.
He need to go on intervention or fix my life or something. Iyanla, yes, y'all need to get this second season
life. Iyanla, do me a favor. The producers of your show or the producers of OWN needs to reach out to him. Okay, somebody needs to do the reaching.
Yes,
because I guarantee you, Iyanla, if y'all reach, somebody's gonna have to pull. Okay? If that makes sense. Does that even make sense?
If you reach somebody's got the pool?
I guess.
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah, well, I guess. I don't know. But you get what I'm saying, okay?
Reach out.
All right?
Reaching out.
I mean, you can save me and Kevin for season 3.
Oh.
Right now, you need to get Cat Williams, Chris Brown, and Lindsay Lohan.
There's so many people spiraling out of control that needs
And the
help.
first thing you need to tell Lindsay is, who told you, beloved?
Beloved.
And you need to put on that soft voice like you always do.
Stop it. Wait.
Beloved, I need to know. Who told you that you could be Elizabeth Taylor?
Yes. Go on.
Put it out there. Put it on the table, beloved. Okay? Because that's how she be.
She's the only person I know that.
And then she say, oh, I need the ratings. Turn the cameras off. Go ahead, turn them off. I said, yes. You better show him up.
She got that girl together. She said, you sacrificed all of this for hats
and a parking spot? You just sold down a rent for a hat and a parking. Come on, church.
She got her together.
And then the girl sat there and said, basically. Yeah, basically. I don't understand. How do you do that?
And what am I here for?
How do you allow your husband to cheat on you with 20 different women for a hat? A hat. And a parking spot. And it wasn't even handicapped. It said first lady. You don't get first lady everywhere but church. So how do you do that? I mean, hello? 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 How do you do that? You sold your soul for a hat. A hat. Mind you, a hat. It wasn't even a hat. It was a hat. You know what? You know what? If I was Iyanla, I would have felt so stupid. Like, why am I here? Why?
And what do you need me to do?
Okay? First, I need you to take that hat from her. Okay? Because she's too hat happy. I've never seen somebody so hat happy.
So.
Besides me, but still. I mean, I'm bald, so I can be hat happy.
So on Sweetie Pies,
God.
You know that first of all, own your fucking tribe from the heart of all, from the heart of the Skorpion Show. Your fucking tribe.
That's how they got those ratings, okay?
Talking about Charles has a big secret. It's not even funny when you don't talk to me while you looking at me like that. I'm like, oh, Charles is coming out the closet.
Okay.
Oh, you couldn't tell me nothing.
He's jumping out. Jumping out and leaving the door open for somebody else to jump in, okay?
So her son, her Sweetie Pie grandson, he's just a hot mess.
I
He's
thought he was
from Texas. No, Andre is her grandson.
Oh, okay.
Charles is her nephew.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna make that a new saying, spiraling out of control. But his life is not too good going on in school. You know, so they sent him to go to the Sweetie Pie. So Sweetie Pie been trying to get them together, but he keep fucking up by not going to summer school, and he only got a couple credits left.
Andre?
Yeah, he only got a couple credits left, and he got kicked out of summer school because he can't make the school on time, and he's not passing his class, but he don't want everybody to know that he's really failing. He's not doing too good. So, you know, Sweetie Pie like, I'm kicking y'all out. If y'all don't shape up, y'all going to shape up or shape out, and I'm going to give y'all these jobs. But I think that she is enabling them, you know. Let them go out and be themselves, or get them some help, but don't baby them, because they're going to run right back to you. You need to put them out in the real world so they know what it's like, because they just going to keep coming back to suck on your titty, and you're going to baby them or whatever. So anyway, he was doing real bad, and she's talked to Charles about it. So they talking to Charles. Then we find out Charles can barely read. Like, he said that he's not on a good reading level. And I would have never thought that he couldn't read. And I never would have thought that would have been the fucking surprise that they would have said to us.
What's not a good reading level?
Like, I don't think he's really good. Maybe like Fantasia reading. Like, I don't like how bad she was reading. That's what I probably think it is, because he really like cries about it. And he was crying about it and got up from the camera doing his confessionals and stuff. So it really bothers him that he's not a great reader. And he figured, well, since he's not a great reader, he's gonna go over to Andre and talk with Andre about it. Maybe they both can get themselves together. That moment right there, I enjoyed seeing them two talk. And you know, Charles be the bigger person, try to help him. And I was just waiting for the part for them to say I love you, because that's the only thing I can, you know, hear them saying at the end. So, you know, Andre ended up going to what you call that, like a psychologist or whatever, and he enjoyed it, and actually he wanted Charles to come to help Charles overcome his reading thing, but Charles like, well, I don't need the help, you know. But I think they both need to go together so they can help each other. Because I feel like if you're 24 and you can't read, something ain't right. You need to get that together.
How do you get through school without knowing how to read?
Because they passing them on. That No Child Left Behind stuff, or sometimes teachers don't want to deal with you, so they give you enough grades just to pass. They probably passed them with a D or something. Reading and math are fundamental. You need to know how to read, and you need to know how to count. Because if you don't know how to count, people are going to cheat you all the time. And if you can't read, you just fucked, because how you going to pay your bills or understand what you're reading or understand contracts that you're signing? You need to know this. And there's a lot of people, and I know there's a lot of people that watch the Skorpion Show out there that cannot read or not doing what they're supposed to be doing in school, and I'm going to need y'all to step up and do that, because our black people are not really doing well. I just found out that 50% of black men don't even graduate on time, and I'm one of the 50% that did not graduate on time, and I feel bad saying that my damn self. But, you know, we really got to get it together. So if you got a niece and a nephew, and you know I get on mine, but then when you get on them, don't be talking to my daughter like so. You know, it's like, well, where do you begin?
Where's the parenting?
Yeah. So, or I can't do my job as an uncle. So I fall back from a lot of stuff. But I be like, sometimes I do feel like this is stuff y'all should know, because when I was in the 3rd grade, I was writing in cursive. Why are you still writing in print? Now Tibby, she's writing in cursive. Madison's not.
Oh my
God. It's like.
And it's funny because I don't even know how to write in print anymore. I don't. My penmanship is so sloppy. First of all, my cursive is like, everybody tells me I write like a doctor. Well, you can't understand it. But I'll never forget this. Miss Mann, 6th grade, Fin letter. 6th grade. She was teaching us how to write and do everything in like cursive. And I never forget it. She told us, when you get to high school and when you get to a certain level in life, you will no longer be required to write in print. You have to write cursive, because that is what adults do. And from the 6th grade on to now, you can ask my friends, and teachers know me for years. All I do is write in cursive. And every time I write in cursive, everybody always say, why do you do that? Or why? Because I can't understand what you're saying. It's just that's what I was taught in school.
The only time I print my name is where they say print your name and sign you.
Oh my God! When I print my name, you would think there was a 5-year-old printing his name, because I'd be like, because I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it, because I've been writing in cursive for so long.
They be like, you got pretty handwriting, girl. Let me tell you, you live in this household and had Barbara raise you. You writing chicken scratch, you get fucked up. I ain't got time for that. Slap me in my face because you can't understand my handwriting. So, you know, I just grew up that, you know, your handwriting is your pride or whatever. So, But anyway, I just really pray that Charles get it together and that their nephew get it together and that Sweetie Pie stop babying them and just let them be men and let them grow up a little bit. Or put some men in their life that got time, because Tim ain't got time. So that mentor thing for Andre is really good. Yeah, it's weird. You got wide ears, wide... He's shaped like his mom.
Yeah, Tim is shaped like his mom. But when you look at him in the face, you wouldn't think his body was like that.
No.
And then when he stand up, you like, oh, his body is wide. Like, he got a wide shaped body. I don't know why he climbed the baby with that woman like that. I mean, I didn't say I wasn't going to. What?
You climb the baby? Pull his ears?
What, I pull his ears? I'm not an ear puller.
Well, I know that's right. So, some sad news over the weekend. I never heard of him, but he played for, Kansas City Chiefs, Javon Belcher. He killed himself and he killed his girlfriend. Now, I don't know why he did it, but a lot of people in their opinion, and I really wish I could give my opinion on, the situation. You already know how I feel about that, but I wish I knew what went on to make him want to kill himself.
Well, apparently they had been arguing.
That light is doing shows, because that light just cut on and that... Alright.
Apparently they had been arguing all day, and to me it just seems like it was premeditated, because it's like you argue with somebody and then you pull out a gun and shoot them while her mom is there. Her mom or his mom, but one of their moms was there. I'm not for sure if it was her mom or his mom. But one of their moms was there, and then he leaves, get in his car, drives off to camp, and let them know what happened, and then shoots himself.
In front of them.
All that was, he planned that out. I mean, that just was that wasn't oh, it just happened. No, he did that. It's just sad that people, sometimes I just wish I could just, like for instance, today at work, one of the girls at my job, her friend hung himself last night, and she found out today at work, and I mean, she came to the cafeteria in tears. And I'm sitting there looking at her, and I'm saying to myself, I can't start crying again, because I was just crying this morning on my way to work thinking about Mother Rivers. Now she's crying, telling me somebody killed himself. And it's so crazy, because just yesterday, when I was at work and I was telling a young lady at my job about Mother Rivers, and she said to me, it comes in threes, because the woman at my church whose funeral was on Saturday, then Mother Rivers, and I said, yeah, you're right, it does come in threes. And then today you hear that somebody else was, I was like, oh my God, like what is going on? So it's just really crazy. I don't understand. I mean, I can't say that I don't understand, because depression is a crazy thing. And she was telling me that she was telling us that he had said that he felt like nobody loved him anymore. And I just was I just was saying at the table, sometimes when people start talking real off like that, you have to let somebody know. Because if you don't, and you just think that, okay, stuff like this happens, if you don't let somebody know, then they ain't gonna be able to get the help that they need. You know what I mean? Just to sit back and say that, he said this and that, after he said it, we talked about something else, and I went home and he went home and that was that. And you can't do that, because people can put on a facade for you where they are all happy and excited, but deep down inside they are screaming because they feel as though nobody really loves them, nobody really wants them. And it's like, of course you don't know at that moment when that happens that they're going through depression, but the minute you have somebody tell you something like, oh, I don't think people love me anymore, or I just be feeling like life is not worth living, that should be a red flag. It should let you look, we gonna get you some help, because something ain't right. And I don't want to wake up and get a phone call one day telling me that you done killed yourself. That ain't what I'm here for, okay? Because I'll tell you like Sweet Brown, ain't nobody got time for that.
No.
Nobody's got time for that, okay? Sometimes you got to be real with a loved one, whether it be a loved one or a friend, whatever. If you hear your friends start talking about how they feel as though nobody loves them, I tell them straight up, look, you need to get some help, because I don't want to wake up and hear that you done killed yourself, you done jumped off a bridge, you done shot yourself because you felt as though nobody loved you. Because let me tell you something, I love you. And if I didn't love you, I wouldn't be telling you this. That's sometimes how you gotta put it. You just can't have your friend tell you all this stuff and then you just be, it's gonna be alright, it's gonna be alright, and then that be the end of it. Hell no, you gotta put your foot down. Because I don't want nobody calling me saying so-and-so and killed himself, because I'm saying, oh my God, why didn't I do, that's the first thing people say, why didn't I do something?
When you had an opportunity.
When you had an opportunity to do something. Okay? So let that be a lesson to all of us. When people are crying out for help, even if it's the littlest thing, please take heed and
tweeting,
listen.
Facebooking, okay? Because you just never know.
Okay?
You just never know.
Because somebody will tweet in a minute. And this is another reason why I don't like when I see FML on Twitter.
Oh, fuck my life.
I don't like that. Because I feel as though life is too beautiful and too precious to be tweeting F my life, okay?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, you are able to get on somebody's Twitter and tweet F my life when you got some people out there who ain't even able to get up and get a glass of water.
Damn.
Okay? So no,
Okay.
your life ain't that messed up.
You better let mother
Okay?
use you. All right.
Your life is not that messed up. It ain't that messed up, okay? You have the means and the ability to do all this stuff. You got people out here who don't even know when their next meal is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the ones that should be saying F my life. But then you got some of them out here that are still yelling God is good. Now how can somebody be homeless but say God is good? That's because they have something in their heart that a lot of us need, okay? And I don't like when people start tweeting F my life. Don't tweet that on my timeline because we're going to have a problem, okay? I don't like that. Don't do that. Because your life is not that messed up for you to be tweeting F my life when you got somebody outside who's experienced much worse than you are. All right now.
All right. Man. All right. So, my girlfriend Tamar is coming out with her single on Thursday.
Get your life. No, that's not the name of the song.
No, it's not.
That's not the name of the singer.
It's Love and War. Love and War is one of those tracks that I heard back in September when I went to go see her, and I had a little heart-to-heart with Vince in the studio. You know, I never had a real heart-to-heart, but I said, Vince, what is you doing? Like, Tamar should have been out, because that music is fucking good. Wait till y'all think I'm saying that because that's my girlfriend, but no. That music is fucking good. Vince know what he doing, I'll tell you that. Vince making sure his girl don't flop. Well, his wife don't flop.
Yeah.
Okay? So they picking the best fucking music. So anyway, besides all that, you know, Tamar and Vince came on Thursday. Now, I'm glad that we are seeing less fighting on the show, because I didn't have time for all of that argument and stuff. So I had to let my girlfriend know, like, I don't like seeing y'all fight like that. But she's like, but you got to realize that this is our reality and this is what we were going through at that time. But I said, well, excuse me.
Well, if that's your reality, I don't want to talk to her, because I'll tell her in a minute. Anybody got time for that?
So
I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that, okay? I don't want to see a couple arguing. Me and my boo's already still arguing.
Oh,
Not saying that I don't have a boo, but I'm just saying. Anybody got time for that. I want to see y'all make some music.
yes.
Anybody got time for y'all to
We
be arguing
haven't
about?
seen Vince produce anything.
Yeah.
We've seen Sean produce. Now that would have been, maybe if they had that Monday and Friday, we could have seen them recording that song. That would have been cute. But you know, I am just so happy for her. And it's been we've been breaking almost 2 years, and then it's her show. We're like, now somebody got to release something now. What's really the fuck going on? Nobody's coming out with music. Y'all releasing singles, no albums. We need an album. And finally, Braxton's going to be coming out with an album. I don't know who. Tamar, or could be Trina. I don't know. But happy birthday to Trina because it's her birthday. But this song, Love and War, is just so good, and this is like the right time to
I
put
haven't
that
heard
out.
it because I didn't see the last episode,
You know,
I wasn't with you and what's on it.
I'm going to play it for you.
The whole song?
No, I'm a snippet from the damn show. They ain't got nothing to do with, you know how long we be on camera. Where's my YouTube at? Oop, I probably didn't download it on here. There we go.
You better get your life.
We stay on the front lines. That's my song a little bit.
My Vista.
You don't see no My Vista in this phone. I mean, in this iPad. This is the snippet from the show. So she's preparing for her live show.
Oh, so it's like a ballad.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was them. So she gonna sing?
Mm-hmm.
That's too hard.
songwriter. You write a
was
record,
good.
and you write it with emotion. You write it with feeling. I consider myself blessed to have Tamar to be able to execute this record and just make it come to life. It was like, oh, I almost cried. But it was a proud moment for me. It was a really proud moment for me.
I don't think our microphone is on. Is it on?
I don't know.
I don't know, but that sounds really good. And the thing about that is, I can see her really being on somebody's stage at a show, like an award show, not doing all the, but standing at a mic stand and just singing that with a live band behind her.
That song?
That song.
Oh,
Not walking around, but just standing there and singing. She killed that.
Mm-hmm.
And people would look at her and say, wow, this could sing. And this got talent. And she's more than just get your life and ooh, but she could. That was hot. And I can't wait to hear that.
Mm-hmm. I'm buying it as soon as it come on iTunes.
I know that's right. And it will be on iTunes this Thursday. So
Yes.
make sure you guys
get it and get your life.
and get your
And support my sister.
We just got off the phone with her too, by the way, before we started recording.
Mm-hmm.
And she's excited. She's excited. We're excited. She's excited about everything. I will tell y'all this, okay? One thing that she's not excited about is people tweeting her or tweeting that, oh, Tamar, when you come out, you're going to slay Beyonce, or you're going to slay Rihanna, or you're going to slay all these other girls. Because she said to us on the phone, she's just happy that all these black women are out there doing their thing. And she said that, you know, for her to be in the same realm and hopefully getting the same recognition as them, she's excited about that. For those of you that don't know, she's a huge fan of Beyonce's and Rihanna's. I mean, her and Rihanna, usually they be tweeting on Twitter, okay? She loves both of them. She loves both of them. So I think for some people, it's kind of hard when you love somebody and then you got people trying to tear you down when you like them. It's like, well, why? Don't say that because I like them. Like, why would you ever say something like that?
That brings up a good moment when Brandy said, "Don't tear people down for your fave."
Yeah.
Yeah,
but yeah, she did. Yeah, she did. That was directed towards me when she tweeted that. but even though that was directed towards me when she tweeted that, but it made perfect sense. Is that your book?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
I'm excited.
That's what that said?
No, not for him.
Oh, okay. But yeah, so it makes perfect sense, and that's how she, you know, she just wants to be accepted like everybody else. She wants to finally, like she said on the phone, it's taken me 13 years to finally get to this moment. So I congratulate her. That's what's up, and I can't wait to hear the whole song because that sounds like that's going to be pretty damn hot. And y'all make sure y'all support.
We stay on the front lines.
On my Monday, on my Friday.
Oh. Monday. You know I don't know that fucking song. But yeah. So shout out to Tamar. Make sure you pick up a
Can I, what's the name? Can I see your pictures?
Oh no! You're my iPad, bitch.
Oh no! Why can't I see your pictures?
No, can I see your pictures in that phone?
Yeah.
No. Oh, because you got them in a... Is that Faith Evans? Oh, that's Beyonce.
Get your life! Because you tried that.
That was Faith Evans.
Oh! It's nobody's Faith Evans, okay? All right. Okay.
That's Faith.
Oh, get your life.
Shut up. So last night...
Shout out to Faith Evans. But this wasn't her.
Yeah, trying to be the only face on an album called R&B Divas.
Wait, if I show you my pictures, can I see your pictures?
No.
Oh, well, then you can't see shit in my phone.
Okay.
I mean, there's nothing in there to see because I don't have that type of stuff.
My iPad and my iPhone are in lockdown mode.
Well, mine ain't in lockdown mode. You know why? Because I ain't got nothing in here like that. We don't do that type of stuff.
Well, I had to get my computer wiped out and everything, so it's like nothing.
And I'm sure the person who's wiping it up probably was looking like, oh
nothing
my
nasty
God.
in there at all.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, that person probably was looking at all that stuff.
No, well, you know I wiped it out before I got there because I thought if I wiped it out.
And you see my dumb stuff, I'll give it to them. And they called me, well, Dad, you know, I was trying to wipe it out, but then this popped up. Like, damn it.
I wiped it out, and them bad, but they told me it was $350. That's what I did on Friday.
You doing all that
I had to go
crazy
get my
stuff on there.
computer. It crashed when I was in Atlanta. I don't know what happened.
Well, that would be the perfect place for it to crash, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Well, I ain't do no
In my
crashing.
Michelle Williams voice, Atlanta.
Speaking of Atlanta, the Real Housewives of Atlanta came on last night.
Oh my God.
And let me tell y'all, I really enjoyed this episode. Like, even though I was mad at that bitch named Kenya, I really enjoyed the whole episode. But my thing is this, though. Phaedra.
Okay.
Let's talk woman to woman real quick.
Woman to
Woman.
woman.
So you like that song with Keisha Cole and Ashanti, Woman to Woman?
It's cute, but I'm going back to Shirley Brown.
I don't know.
Okay? Hey, is this Barbara? Yeah, who's this? This is Shirley. Okay, I buy the clothes that he wears and I buy the
Phaedra.
food that he eats. Go ahead, Shirley Brown.
Phaedra, you my girlfriend because we're Scorpios. At least I think you're on Scorpio because you're about your money and you love to multitask and do other things to get money. But when you see a bitch coming after your man, saying all that stuff in front of your man, you put your motherfucking foot down.
Right then and
You don't let nobody say, oh, your man is fine, and oh, look at those muscles. You got your little Tyson Beckler thing going on.
And then her boyfriend
you
looking stupid.
And she looks stupid too. What you do is you check a bitch, okay? All of that shit Phaedra don't do, you throw that shit out the window. Because she's coming after your man. And your man got a son, and your son need a father in his life and all of that shit. You ain't gonna let no bitch named Kenya Moore come up in there and try to fuck shit up. And you ain't put your foot down. You should have put it down right there, Phaedra. Kenya. Then you show how much of a slut you really are by doing this in front of your man. You willing to say how fine another man is in front of your man, and then your man Frank from Demolisha looking stupid. He should have said something too. You already know he don't want you.
Okay? Who he want?
He damn sure don't want her. He want Candy and her money. That's what he want.
Okay.
But you know, I just had to zoom in right quick. Phaedra, come on now. You don't let no man, you don't let no woman come up in there and talk about your man like that. How would, Mikhail, would you ever let me do some shit like that even though we work together?
No, you wouldn't do something like that.
Okay.
Cause
No matter how I might.
It would happen if we did that. We would no longer be working together.
Right.
You know why? Because
Right.
I'd be getting on camera by myself. I'm sorry to have to tell y'all, but the Scorpion is deceased.
First of all, I was telling Mikhail, first of all, I don't even want to get to know your friend. Even after the thing was over. Because as you know, I already told Mikhail, like, nah, he trying to be, no, because I don't want no,
But he wasn't trying to be your friend.
I'm not trying to be my friend, but
he
you know,
knew you.
I
So
know,
he
but I
spoke to
was
you.
like, no, because you know that's Mikhail thinking that, you know, I just didn't.
Yeah,
I ain't got
I
time.
understood where you was coming from because,
Yeah.
you know, he called me and was like, you know, Kevin was acting real weird. And I was like, you know, and then and he was like, but, you know, well, we explained all
You
that
know,
stuff.
but later, you know, I could say he's still the attractive guy, but you know, hey, I ain't gonna be all like how Kenya was selling my pussy over the table and shit.
But see, why would I be messing with someone ugly? I mean, not to say that it's but I'm just...
There you go.
There I go! There I go!
Oh, they got that dang sound Mikhail again. You know, I like Mikhail, but I don't know about him. You trying to say because I'm ugly, I can't get a man?
Oh, no!
And you know, the ugliest ones,
okay.
the ugliest one gonna go off.
No, y'all know what I mean, but I'm just saying, I have a preference.
Yeah,
Okay?
everybody
has a preference.
Yeah.
And my preference is not ugly.
Yeah, you ain't got to be the drop.
No, you
dead.
don't.
But if you can't, my
No, you don't.
what the hell? No.
Oh, come on. I don't want to think about that.
No, because you gotta go there eventually one day.
Yeah, you
and
do.
If they can't,
but I don't want to think
know,
about that pig in the blanket getting
I
hard.
ain't no picking no blanket down. And I'm gonna let you get it down. I'm gonna let you know today. So anyway,
Try it.
so they're talking about
Here's Johnny.
yeah.
Oh,
She's
man.
talking about we gonna work on the production there. I can tell you this whole
Then she was all like,
hey, girl. Girl. It ain't even that serious. That's why you can't keep a man because you're opening your legs too fast. Close your legs.
He was sexy because he was getting the vibe.
Apollo should already know. And Kenya, I hope not.
Well, you
Not Kenya, I hope not.
But you know, he just got out of jail, so you know, one piece of ass is not going to do him justice. You know, men who get out of jail, they got that testosterone built
Well, I'm
up in
pretty
them.
sure he probably was messing around with other people before Phaedra locked him down.
Well,
I really hope that he don't cheat on Phaedra.
I hope he don't.
I think they gotta. Okay, and he ain't gonna have no woman take care of him like Phaedra.
Okay, because King is not going to take care of him. Phaedra is taking care of him. She's taking care of her, him, and the baby.
As long as he still look good and got the muscles and got a little job
and can hit that booty right.
All right,
because Phaedra loves to have that booty, so he must be hitting it right. Because I'll be telling you something, he's got to be hitting it right. Because Phaedra is the type of girl that's gonna stay with somebody who ain't hitting it right. Okay, and she's just so open about talking about sex and sticking stuff up in her.
Candy, and then Candy fucked up too.
Oh, Candy.
You want somebody to walk around with balls and they
stuff?
So I got mine in right now.
Yes, walking around like that with that skirt on. If something fall out.
And there's other techniques to do that besides
to make it tighter, she said. But I mean, just don't have sex, right?
I don't know. I don't have a vagina.
But why did you? But why would anybody want their stuff to be tight? I mean, no, you don't want it to be loose, God forbid. You don't want it to be loose, because ain't nobody got time to be there. Want somebody loose. But why it's so tight? Because isn't that going to be painful for the man to get in there?
I don't know. It might feel good. It doesn't feel good when it's tight and right.
I don't know. Does it feel good when it's tight and right?
You should know. My bad. Wrong situation. Wrong situation.
I'm just saying. Okay, let me just say this. When you're tight, does it feel good when something's going in it?
I don't let nobody do that. I don't get into those games.
Oh, okay.
Not on YouTube. Not on YouTube. Just had my Beyonce moment.
Okay.
I don't want my little friend to be like, oh, so that's what you do? And you talk about... No.
Oh, so he don't know.
We ain't even talk about that.
That's right. You're not supposed to.
You know, I'm so dumb. But yeah.
What friend is that? That one right there? What you got to
And we stay on the front lines. Get your life.
Is that a yes or no, or we've already done it?
No, we haven't done anything.
Oh, so that's a yes. Because it ain't a no.
It ain't a no.
Okay.
You can get whatever you like.
You know, I haven't...
Stop that!
Listen. Well, I haven't found anybody yet that I would honestly say I would want to... It's more so for me, I'm looking for a relationship rather than sex.
Yeah, I'm ready to be
so I haven't found anybody that I have seen and I just be like, oh, I would just let you, or I would just I haven't come across anybody like that.
I'm pushing 30. It's time to put that ring on.
Well, I don't have but another 7 years until I get to 30.
Well, there you go. There comes a time where you stop all of those silly games.
Yeah, you're right. Because you know, when you're younger, you're like, oh, this is the life. I'm gonna just keep trying. But then when you get to a certain age, you be like, whoa, it's time to slow down and really look for somebody. And then, like I said, some of my friends used to be like, well, why are you stay single for so long? It's like, because I'm not really the same Mikhail that I used to be. Take away the 2, carry the 4. Divided by 5. 5 years ago. I'm not that same Miguel, okay? Wow. So now it's like I don't want to be all even though I really wasn't having like that, but it's like I just don't want to be I don't want to be the person that thinks that it's cool just to be kissing and all up on somebody just for the fun of it. Like I want to be with somebody. Yeah, with somebody. And so that's why I'm still single, and that's why I ain't having intercourse, because it's like, why I ain't gonna single.
So back to the Housewives.
Yes.
See, King, you started your shit.
Okay.
So Porsha trying to get her little shit together with Phaedra, with Nene and Cynthia. That was a cute little moment. She was like, 265 days a year. That shit was funny to me because Porsha means well, but she tried to be so professional, but
her brain is, her heart's in the right place. I just don't know where the hell her brain is at. Her heart is there. It's there. Mm-hmm. She's just like the scarecrow. Mm-hmm. She does not have a brain. So hopefully it comes somewhere, or maybe she needs some speaking. I'll tell you where her brain's coming from. The Yellow Brick Road.
Oh no,
that's where it's hopping on down.
Her having a child, I'm happy she can have a baby with Cordell and everything. But what is Cordell's been retired for a while? I don't see him on ESPN.
Can you?
I want to know how they getting their money.
I'm sure he's got. I'm sure he. Well, I'm sure he has
not to
money.
be in their business.
I don't think he was ever somebody who spent his money. You know, some athletes.
Yeah, they need to save their money.
Yeah, some athletes know how to save their money well. So maybe
most
he
of them go broke after they leave.
Yeah, and then he probably invested it very well. So I'm sure whatever the case may be. But I would just hate for her. Can you imagine her pushing out a baby that has Cordell's head?
Oh God, that head is something on something else. Oh. I don't know, but
head is weirdly shaped.
I get a little fakeness from him when I watch the show.
Mm-hmm. That's not really him.
Yeah, something ain't right. Something ain't coming out right.
Yeah, you can tell that he really is not for that type of show.
They don't need to be on this show at all because it's really no place for them. They got a good life. Why add this drama to
You know what's going to happen? Somebody's going to punch they are.
Porsha in the face?
Somebody's going to punch her dead in her face.
Oh, no.
And you know who I want to see punch her?
Don't say Kenya.
Nope, Nene.
No,
I want Nene to get so mad at her that she punches her and say, bitch, now I told you to watch your fucking mouth, okay? I'm the head bitch on this show.
Speaking of Nene, let's
she punched her one good time.
Let's get to that table scene. Let's get to the table.
Nene in those faces.
No.
Oh, Nene, she was giving me Mikkel tease with those faces.
Nene had to take her back to motherhood when she was talking to Kim last night. Okay? She had to catch her. You know how the black woman catches her.
Okay, she's like, oh, when she falls over the table. She said,
you know what?
I did that one day at work. I was getting ready to go into it with somebody, and I said, Mikkel, I'm saved. June 24th. No, June 26th. Baptized June 24th. I said, Lord.
So if y'all missed it, right? So the girls went to plan a trip to go to Anguilla, which I think is a great trip because this time they're going to bring the husbands, which really makes it special because the husband will be there or whatever. So, they invited everybody except for Porsha, and she didn't invite Kenya, but Cynthia didn't invite Kenya because it's Cynthia's trip, but Kenya invited herself. Yeah, Kenya invited herself.
She asked Cynthia, can I go? And Cynthia did not answer. She said, okay, well, I guess I'm invited.
Kenya old ass tried to go and ask, and she go, no, bitch, where your man at?
Okay. Cynthia said, oh, you can go, but you won't be going on my tab. That's what she said. She said,
she sure did.
Go. She did. And that's what she said, oh, you can go.
If she wants to pay,
I won't be paying for it.
I don't have nothing to do with that. I can't stop her at customs.
Okay.
I said, you know what?
Just know I will not be footing that bill. I said,
Cynthia,
get your life,
you better. You really have grown a backbone. I'm really proud of you.
Okay.
I'm really proud of you.
Okay.
I'm really pissed. Say no, I'm really proud. But so they plan a trip. So now they're planning a trip around Kim's availability, which I think they really didn't have to do that.
They did not have
because
to do
they're
that.
being so considerate. They are doing that. But Kim, being the bitch that she is and always has been, but she's been hiding it, now she's really just letting the stink all out. She don't want to go on the trip, so she's making up all of these lies on when her due date is and what day she can travel and she can't. And then come to find out, this bitch going on vacation the next week. Once Nene got a load of that, Nene had the black motherhood come out of her when she said, let me tell you something. You ain't gonna be going around lying on me and you want me to fix these days based around you. Kim was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm out of here. But let me tell you something, Kim. I am so glad that you are off of this show. You ain't bring nothing to this show since before Croy. Like, you haven't brought nothing to this show at all.
She brought me a lot of laughter when she was in that studio trying to sing.
Oh yeah, but that's it. The rain didn't mean a thing.
When that singing Tuda told her, it sounded like you're tone deaf.
After she realized she couldn't be a pop star, that's when she bored me. And that really happened. And then she met Croy, then her life changed after. But Kim, you didn't bring nothing to the table anymore. I was just tired of you talking to Sweetie like she's a slave. Like, you really have racist undertones that I don't like that you're bringing out. You can say that you're not, but your actions are showing something totally different. And then you never want to hang out with the girls. You don't want to be with the girls. These girls tried their best to be your friend and hang out with you, and all you gave them was your ass to kiss. So I am really glad that you are going from this show. Good fucking riddance. We don't need you on this show anymore if you're not willing to bring the drama and some laughter or something to the show besides you being a bitch. So goodbye. To the other housewives, I need y'all to keep the shit going. Keep the drama going. This is good drama because we'll be like 5 or 6 episodes in, and I'm still having a good time. Last year around this time, it was getting kind of boring because it wasn't nothing really going on. They really didn't showcase the other girl like that, Marlo like that, and Nene is just trying to be too professional. But Nene, you are really keeping it good because you are reading these girls on this show. So I like that.
Without getting
without getting ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
That's the right way to say it. So I can't wait to see what next week brings. You know, Kim gonna beat the cameraman up. Then Kroy gonna help Kim beat the cameraman up. That's what it looked like. But you know, Kroy was out there all of that time, so Kroy must have been like,
he knew he was.
Yeah, she was. You're not gonna go on this trip and let's go. See, Kroy fucked up all your friendships and you're burning your bridges by saying you don't want to be their friend. I watch What Happened Live last night. You don't even have a relationship with none of those girls in that show no more. And for what? They didn't do anything to you. It's all your fault. When you look at this, when you look in the mirror and you lay in the bed at night, blame it on yourself. That's all I got. She don't care because she got a man now.
Mm-hmm.
And
but let Kroy leave her ass.
Oh God!
Because she revolves her life around Kroy. Everything is Kroy. And then for her to speak so much about Kroy, you would think he looked like Nelly. Like you would think he was fine, but he's not.
And the star player.
And the star. And that's okay. But he's not. Kroy, mind you, I don't even know his last name.
Bierman. I can't spell it, but Bierman.
There you have it. Kim Zolciak Bierman.
Kim Zolciak Bierman or Kimberly Zolciak Bierman. As of next week, because they're going to show that last part where she fights the cameraman, is no longer part of the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and goodbye. You know, don't bring back Sheree, because Sheree wasn't bringing it neither. I was tired of her trials and tribulations. Like
they probably will bring her back because if you notice, well, no, because they already filmed the season. I was going to say because if you notice, Sheree's not really tweeting no more.
For what? She's not part of the show no more.
I was saying she was still tweeting like stuff.
She was tweeting about the show?
No, I'm saying she was just tweeting like daily stuff, but she don't really tweet daily stuff like that.
I mean, Sheree fucked it up when she didn't. No, my thing was everything that she tried was just failing. Everything. I mean, she couldn't even sell clothes. And Candy can sell clothes, but Sheree can't? Come on. Candy got a clothing store. Candy got a lot of shit going on. But
that's because Candy is business savvy. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Candy's been in the game long enough to know how the business is, whereas though Sheree wasn't really in the game that long to know how a business is run. So that's why things around Sheree were failing.
But look, all of those people, all them white people that work at Bravo, all of those white people in Atlanta, you mean to tell me she couldn't hook up with somebody?
You know why? Because those white people
help her?
Those white people didn't want to help her with that. They only wanted her to help. They only wanted to help her make an ass of herself on that show. And if she wasn't making an ass of herself on that show, then there's no need to have you on the show.
Nene must have really looked at herself on television and said, I got to change.
Well, yeah, Nene, if you notice, Nene stepped out of Bravo. Mm-hmm. She went from Bravo to Hollywood, to Glee. Mm-hmm. How she landed there, I will never know. Lanithia Leaks from season 1
because the guy said
to
he
Glee.
seen her on Apprentice, and he said he need a character like that, that's fiery like that. And
oh, so he went to Apprentice and he couldn't come to YouTube to find me? Get your life. Get your life.
So, but Nene has been, ever since Nene got with the right people, I'm really happy for her.
Because she's trying to hold her image. She's biting her tongue a little more and she's sitting there like...
Once you see Iyanla on Iyanla Fix Evelyn, like she said, I ain't got time for that.
I ain't got time for that because I don't want them calling that.
So, thank y'all for watching this video, y'all. We got to go. We are scheduled to do an interview with Jake Sassman this week.
Sassville.
Sassville. He has a book called Slightly Famous. Slightly Famous. Damn, I need to
give me the book. I'll do it.
Yeah, you go. Let's get your life.
Okay, so we're doing an interview with author, television producer.
And we want y'all to watch it because y'all need to watch it.
Yes, it's going to be really good. His people got in touch with us last week. I will kind of reveal to you who his people are probably in our video when we do our interview. Mm-hmm. You guys will be really surprised. They got in touch with us and they wanted us to do a sit-down interview with him because they thought that our show would be a good show to have him on. And I was like,
Skorpion Show?
Like, that's amazing. So, make sure you guys tune in on Wednesday because that's when we'll be doing the interview.
Most likely it'll be up on Thursday.
Yeah, most likely it'll probably be up on Thursday, but we'll be doing the interview on Wednesday. His book is called Slightly Famous. His name is Jake Sassville, and he is coming on the Skorpion Show. So this is going to be very, very, very interesting.
Yes. So thank you guys for watching. Y'all have a great night or morning or whatever day you're having.
And we will see you on Thursday.
Yeah, Thursday. Peace.